Wes White, Salinas, Monterey County Homeless Union, co-president. Just kind of disappointed, I guess, in the way things are going. The Leave Me Home plan is not being fulfilled. In fact, every jurisdiction works against it, and you even have a position paper against sweeps. Yet you continue to be complacent. This whole board, the leadership council, everyone getting money in contracts is complicit in these kind of crimes because they're United States citizens. If someone was to go to jail, they would get their property back upon release. Yet people are being swept every day, being told they got to go to UP tracks. We seem to be doing nothing about it. COVID, when we had shelter in place, we were actually doing our job. Porta potties, dumpsters. People need running water and electricity, showers, laundry, access, and a residence, okay, an address. Where can people be? What level of standard can we make as a policy to enforce that? Because we're not doing our job. We're like an abusive family. The dad is beating everybody up, and the mom is just like, well, better you than me, and it's not right. The jurisdictions and the service providers, you're all allowing crime to happen on a daily basis because they're too poor to afford rent. They ain't got a lease, so therefore they're not citizens, and it's not right. I mean, this is redlining. This is appropriation, wealth inequality, and redistribution of wealth from the poorest to the richest, and those are the ones allowed to remain. You wonder why more people are becoming homeless because they can't afford the rent, yet all the prices keep going up, and we're not supporting people as they fall out. We want to thrust them into the littlest, tiniest bit. People are getting knocked off of RVs along Railroad Avenue and Pop Road just because the two people say so who are owners. The mission across the street wants to get rid of the folks that she serves, as well as the adjacent farm. So now I'm checking out the sheriff's logs and environmental health, who said there are no homeless issues, although she said she called over 100 times. So, once there's fact, what are we doing, man? What kind of decisions are we making? Oh, the owner said so, so therefore I'm going to back it. Where's the proof? Where's the evidence? Don't need it because they're poor, they're homeless, who cares? Wes White also moonlight as a new nonprofit called Helping You Get Support, or HUGS. And we're going to have an event on January 17, 2026, which is the Saturday before Martin Luther King Jr. Day, all day at the Steinbeck Center, not just women, but the Steinbeck Museum is there. It's actually, Steinbeck is a rather good role model. We'll have the National Union of Homeless, which is part of the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival. So I'll have some folks coming from New York and Pennsylvania and Georgia, and as well as we have 30 local chapters that probably at least half of them will come. And it ought to be very educational. I know we don't have a Leave Me Home Summit coming up this year, and the housing summit that Salinas had was kind of disappointing. And I think you'll be hopefully intrigued. In fact, the Homeless Union is the inspiration for the position paper on sweeps, because we came Sacramento, Santa Cruz, and Salinas. Convince you, or maybe you are already convinced and it was just easier to do it. But now that you said it, you got to make it real. So hopefully we can come together on January 17th, all day.